got my laundry, got my coffee, and I've picked up the room just a little bit. Don't look that way too much. But I think it's time for laundry chat. What do you say? So, full disclosure, this is not the video that I had planned to film or upload this week, but the week kind of didn't go the way that I wanted it to, and I did actually film a weekly vlog this week, but with the way the week went, it just kind of felt, I want to say forced, but more like, maybe I should say it was not the kind of stuff that I want to remember. So I want to take today's opportunity to talk happily about the things that went right this week, as opposed to the things that went wrong this week. And I think what happened with the weekly vlog that I had filmed this week was I just kind of wallowed in self-pity. And that's not the idea. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna fold my laundry because that needs to be done. And I'm gonna talk to you guys about the good things that happened this week, because sometimes things go wrong and, you know, that happens. So I want to kind of change my mindset about how I feel about this week. Because in truth, I mean, even though things didn't go my way, some good things did happen this week. And I was telling Mom about that before I came up here. Let me start with today is Saturday, October 20 something. October 26th. It's so weird. So it's already the last weekend of October, and I have been thinking about, because like since I started this channel, I've been trying to do something that I call Vlogsgiving. I don't know if anybody else on the internet does this, so I don't want to take credit for it if somebody else has already had the idea. But what I do instead of Vlogmas on this channel is I upload a video every day in November, or I try to. I don't know that I've ever been successful at it. And this year I was feeling like was the year. I had a plan, I had a color-coded calendar, and I was going to start pre-filming some videos this week. Because I work for a living in a corporate setting. You know, I work from home, but I don't have the ability to vlog all day, right? So for 8 to 10 hours a day, I am unavailable, and then I need time after work to kind of unplug my brain from work and switch to my home setting. So I just don't know that a daily vlog is ever going to be the thing that I do. That said, I had already started, you know, planning Vlogsgiving, right? And I was going to do it this year. Usually what I do with Vlogsgiving is I take the money that is earned, the revenue earned on YouTube from those videos, and I donate it to charity. And this year, with all the hurricanes, I was going to donate ahead of time. I was going to just preemptively donate to the American Red Cross. Because I've donated to them before, and my employer previously used to match my donation. I don't know if my current employer does anything like that, but I was just going to donate to the American Red Cross, and I'm still going to do that. All this to say, I know I'm going on and on. I didn't get to pre-film anything this week. We're in the midst of a software changeover at work, and it's huge. It's a really big deal. It's going to be a really nice tool once we finally have the access we need to be able to use it. But it's requiring a lot of extra work, and we're supposed to go live with it not like 2 days from now Monday, but 9 days from now Monday, the 4th of October. Sorry, 4th of November. I don't know that we're going to be ready, but we're going to do everything we can to be ready. And I know a lot of people have asked me, like, what kind of work do you do? I work in workforce management, which is, for me, it's a call center job, and I do basically the admin work for the call center agents. So I schedule their time off, I give them voluntary time off, I schedule trainings, I manage schedules and real-time activities. So I'm looking at the calls that are waiting in queue and how long they're waiting, and making sure that the agents are where they're supposed to be. And I'm really good at my job, but it is not my lifelong career calling. But for now, and this is a new mindset for me that I've adopted in the last few weeks, I'm looking at it as like a project, right? This isn't what I want to do long term, but I don't think that I have to have a career that I do for 70 years of my life until I die. I think I would get really bored with that. So I'm looking at this as like an opportunity to learn something and try my hand at something, and then like it's a project. And then if I succeed at it, then those skills are skills that I can transfer to something else that I want to do in the future. So I am, of course, looking always for something that interests me. I'm applying all the time to jobs that I think, hey, that sounds like fun. That sounds like something I want to do. Because that's what it's about for me, is this something I want to do? Let me get back on track. So this week has been very busy. And my color-coded calendar downstairs, my plan, the things that I, wanted to execute this week did not happen. And I've been getting better slowly at being flexible with plans. But I've invested a lot of time into planning this one already. And so this one is really rough for me, this swerve to something different. And we've had a couple of kinks thrown in already. It's not all like work stuff. It's a bunch of other things. It's just the like perfect conditions, the perfect storm for things to not go the way that they were planned. That's not to say things are going wrong. Things are going well. They're just not going the way that I planned or that I had wanted them to go. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way that I'm adapting to it is not, it's not optimal. So for example, today is Saturday the 26th. It's the last Saturday of October. And that is significant because Anthony and Thomas, if you've been following along, those are our new roommates. And if you're wondering, it's going really very well. We are having a blast. We're having a really good time. While Emma and I were gone on our road trip, both Thomas and Anthony took care of my mom. They took her out to eat. They took her out on like almost what I would call a double date. It was really cute. They took her to Chili's, I think, and they got her a margarita, and they took her to the pool store so she could get some chemicals and she didn't have to drive. Anthony cooked for Mom. He cooked dinner for her a couple of nights the week we were gone. And it just makes me really happy, and I think both Thomas and Anthony seem happier being in a cleaner space, a more spacious space. I think they both seem happy. They're taking care of the house and the things, and they love the pets, and it just, makes me really happy. So that's going really well. But today, in about 35 minutes, we are going to leave, and we've got some things that we need to do at their old place. We're going to get a U-Haul, or Thomas is going to get a U-Haul, and we're going to load up some of their larger items that won't fit in our excursion, and we're going to move them to a storage unit that he has rented, because he has things that, like furniture, that he doesn't need here. And now that I've mentioned the excursion, that's something else I wanted to talk about, because we have had some car trouble. And that's another monkey wrench that's been thrown into the plans. So, monkey wrench number one, work. I worked a bunch of hours this week that I didn't plan on outside of my originally scheduled hours. And then I was very tired and I didn't want to do anything after work. Monkey wrench number two, Saturday, today, I had planned on filming a bunch of videos today. And now we're going to be helping them move, which is more important. It is. And we're not going to have any time to film today because tonight we're going to medieval times. Anthony's never been, and Emma's really very excited about it for reasons which I will share with you in a few minutes. But monkey wrench number three was the excursion. So we've had trouble with the excursion. The tires were like wearing in a really weird pattern. We took it to a place near the house called Mavis, and we had them check it out. And they said we needed like $5,000 or $6,000 worth of work and new tires. And the work estimate that they gave us did not include parts, or I'm sorry, it did not include labor. That was just parts. And I don't think that was including tires. So that kind of gave us a little bit of a panic because we're thinking, where are we going to come up with $6,000? So we took it somewhere else to another place. You know, the other guy that we trust. I'm missing a sock. We took it to another place, and that guy said we just needed new tires and an alignment. Okay, weird. So then we took it finally to Thursday. We took it to a place called Discount Tire, and I had purchased the tires online through their like help me find my tires for my vehicle computer program. So I ordered the tires. They were delivered to Discount Tire Thursday afternoon. We drove the truck, or I drove the truck up Thursday after work, and it just felt like everything was going wrong. I couldn't get away from work. I was trying to leave early, and then I ended up having to stay almost the entire time. And then there was a wreck on the road, so that was a big thing. And I was late, and I kept thinking they're going to tell us, you know, go away because we're late. But they took the excursion. The appointment was at 5:30, and I didn't get there till almost 6. But they took it, and they put the new tires on, and he was so nice. And they gave us a referral from Discount Tire. They gave us a referral to a place called Tuffy that would do the alignment, because they don't do the alignment at Discount Tire. And I'm thinking, okay, at least we have a referral to a place that we know is going to do some quality work, because if they don't, you know, then why would they have a partnership with Discount Tire? So we dropped it off Thursday night after we got the new tires, because it was like 10 minutes from the Discount Tire place. And they called us yesterday, Friday, to tell us that the excursion was done. And the only thing it needed was an alignment, and the alignment was $76. So we're kind of frustrated with Mavis for telling us that it needed $5,000 to $6,000 worth of work. If that wasn't true, why did they tell us that? So that was monkey wrench number 3, because that was Thursday night blown, and it was an important thing. And that's what I'm saying. Things are going well, right? You know, it's just not going the way that I wanted them to. And then the other major thing that happened this week, and this is big news, and it's not even my news. This is actually Emma's news, but I'm going to share it for her since she's in here to do so. Emma has been working really very hard over the last 6 to 8 months. She's been working very hard on getting approved and scheduled for a bariatric surgery. And she got her surgery date this week. So, I don't want to share too many details because it's not my journey. There have been a lot of steps along the way that she's had to, like, meet certain criteria and do certain things, and she's done all of them. You know, she's made all these appointments and gotten all these letters and fought with the right people. So her surgery is going to be the first week of December. And so we are now thinking that, you know, our lives are going to change pretty dramatically, because she's not going to be able to eat the way that we've been eating. for a long time. And we've got some things we want to do between now and when she has to go to like a low starch, low carb diet. So she's made her list of like foods she wants to eat. It's like a bucket list, like pre-surgery bucket list. And we've been, you know, planning how we're gonna execute that this week. So November is gonna look a lot different than I thought it would. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I keep saying, things are going well. They're not going wrong. They are just not going the way that I had thought they would. And that's okay. You know, this is why I want to work on the way that I deal with this stuff, because I don't deal with it very well. I don't cope with changes in plans very well at all. So anyway, that's our update. It was a really good week, you know, and there are really good people in the world. As angry as I am at Mavis for telling us that, you know, we needed thousands of dollars of work that we didn't need, the guy at Discount Tire kept his people late to change our tires for us, and he was not mad about it. We're going to take him a pie later today. The guy at Tuffy remembered my mom's name when she called, and you know, she was going to give him a bunch of details about the truck, because we weren't thinking we were going to be able to deliver the keys to them. We thought we were going to have to do the key drop. We didn't have to do that. We were there by 7, which is amazing to think about. They put new tires on the Excursion when we got there late, and I mean, everything just worked the way that it was supposed to. And it even took a little longer than it would have, because they had a couple of newbies putting the tires on, and they forgot to do the high pressure valves on the tires. So he made them take the tires off and do it again. But it was a really good week, and I'm trying to frame it that way to myself, because it really was a good week. It just didn't go the way that I expected, I wanted it to. So I'm gonna remember this week as a good one, because it was, and some good things happened because they did. And I just need to be more flexible, you know, and allow things to happen and go not the way that I planned them to. I can't believe I'm already done folding my laundry. This is weird. It wasn't a full load of laundry though. And Anthony actually washed this for me. So that was really nice of him. So back to where I started this conversation with the Vlogsgiving conversation. I don't know what that's going to look like. I had hoped to spend like some time Friday thinking about it, because I had a whole plan, but a lot of that plan hinged on pre-filming, because I'm not going to have time to edit these videos like real time. And I edit everything myself. I don't have an editor. I don't have a team. I don't even have, you know, a partner in crime that will help me edit my videos. I do it all myself. So I don't know what it's going to look like this year. I'm hoping I'll have an answer by the 1st of November. But I like to do November videos as opposed to December videos. I think it's a little more inclusive of people who don't celebrate the Christmas holiday. If, you know, to do it in November, I feel like it's a little more forgiving of people who have family plans in December to do it in November, including myself, because I like to have December to myself because I love the Christmas holiday. And I personally like starting the Christmas festivities in November. So I like to celebrate early, and I like to get the house decorated early. So maybe what we'll do this Vlogsgiving is just have more videos, but I don't know. I really don't know what it's going to look like. I do know we're going to do a Christmas card exchange, and I will talk all about that in another video, but I ordered the Christmas cards yesterday. I was able to design them on Canva, and I'm really proud of them. And they, like, I ordered them on Canva, and they were not very expensive. I think 100 of them was like $35. So we can send them to our, you know, friends and family, and then if any of you guys send us Christmas cards, we've got something to send back to you guys, because I've never done a Christmas card exchange before, but I know that some of my friends have done it, and you guys have asked me about it, or a couple of you guys have asked me about it, and so I always feel bad when I don't have anything to send back to you guys. I have like thank you cards, and that's it. So this year we're gonna do actual Christmas cards, and I'm looking forward to it. I can hardly wait to get them back. I think it's supposed to be like, I think the estimated delivery date is 7 to 14 business days from yesterday, but I'm assuming today. So my guess is we'll have them by the 14th of November. Wow, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. It didn't take as long as I feared it would. I think you're gonna see this video on Sunday. I don't know what else I would put up on Sunday. Well, this was a really chatty one, but I feel better, and I appreciate you guys being my therapist. I'm gonna go put my laundry away. I'm gonna get Anthony up, because we're gonna leave here in about 20 minutes. Yeah, and we're gonna go run our errands today. So maybe we'll do a daily vlog today, because I think a lot's gonna happen today. And I don't know, I'm gonna put some of these books away in this library. I've got to put this library back in order. It's a disaster, but I think it's gonna be okay, and I keep telling myself that, and I know it's gonna be fine. So all right, that's enough. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys will see me in another video really soon. Bye. Okay, I have one more thing I want to say, and I wanted to get your name right. I feel like I have a new subscriber, and you're a KU fan, and today K-State is playing KU. I've been thinking about you all day. I think your name is Sarah, and so I wanted to say hello. I think you're new, and if you are new, welcome. If you're not new, I've never seen your comments before. So yeah, no, I love that we were bonding over the Chiefs stuff, and I think we can overlook the collegiate stuff, because I feel like, and this is why I like the pros over college, I feel like the pros, since there's only 32 teams in the NFL, maybe a little more unifying than colleges, because there's so many college teams. But yeah, no, I wore this because it's game day, not to make you mad, but it's instilled in me. Like, I wear purple, and if you say rock chalk, first of all, I'm sorry, but anyway, I hope it's a good game later tonight, and I hope you're having a good day, Sarah. So, okay, that's it. Bye.